What have we got here, Ralph?
3 rum and mum. You excited?
I am, but
Ready to
I'm
roll?
anxious.
I'm melting. We have our own private little island. I'm Elayna, and this is Riley, and this is our home, Le Vagabond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 5 years and have recently found ourselves with a stowaway. Meet Lenny. Subscribe and welcome aboard.
It burned out like the coal stacks, and now I'm running loose like a train with no tracks.
Welcome back, everyone. We're in Staniel Key here in the Exumas. This morning I left Lenny and Elayna on the boat to take the dinghy all the way over to the airport. My mum, who now demands to be called Grandmama, just flew all the way from Australia to spend some time with us on board and probably mostly Lenny.
Far as I can see the road, I need long love that'll last a while, 'cause I've been alone for 100 miles. Oh, Emily, won't you take a slow ride with me?
3 rum and coconut waters.
And your mother.
And mum.
Hey Maureen, how
Hello,
you going?
I'm great. Absolutely fabulous.
Tired?
Very happy to be here.
Lenny's happy to have you here.
He's very happy for us. Yeah, look. Oh, well, that's not my dragon. His tongue is too fuzzy. Fuzzy. Feel his tongue. Yeah.
How many bowls of rice have you eaten?
This is only my second. Remember when we were eating pasta the other night? And you go... it's supposed to... Okay, how many bowls?
Yeah, I cooked this gigantic packet of pasta, and then Riley ate it all, as he does. And he said, that wasn't very much food. I'm like, babe, it serves 7. It's supposed to serve 7.
And I go, it does not.
I actually can't
And
believe
you just lost it.
That was pretty funny. I'm gonna go join Lenny in bed.
Just get me one more.
Thumbs up for carbs. Subscribe if you're new. Come on. Just say, come on. Hey cutie. Look at you. Not you. I want the baby one.
What it's like to sit down at the table with your loved ones, and your piece locked up in town.
Oh my goodness. You guys are so cute. Hi. Hello. Hello. I'm melting. Hey cuties. I'll jump in behind you.
We're going to go out that path over there.
No.
It's so good. Grandma here.
Oh my goodness. I've got to fall off this thing.
So we hit the road, we keep running, hoping to seize a belly full.
What'd you do to it?
If this really is the apocalypse, why does this chicken taste so good? Will the city it is overrun?
Street performers. over time I've developed a new appreciation for them. It could be because I pretty much fell in love with one, but there's a bit more to it than that as well. In the past, I might have walked up to one, had a bit of a listen, and I certainly wouldn't have considered it an exchange. And I think I took it for granted that they would just keep being there. I don't know if they were trying to kill some time, or maybe I thought they were being paid by the council or out of the front of the various restaurants or wherever it was that they were performing. I never really understood the street performer culture or the challenges that they were probably faced with every day to try and make their passion into their work and just to make it sustainable. And as I was looking into this a bit, because I wanted to have a chat to you guys about it, Ed Sheeran was a street performer and he used to sleep in the London Tube. And Robin Williams would actually perform outside the Museum of Modern Art to get cash together so that he could try and pursue his career. Now, we are no Robbie Williams, but we're not too dissimilar to a street performer. They provide entertainment, and if we value it and wish it to continue, we drop a little money in their hat if we can afford it. They can then use that money to buy better equipment, join like a collective of some sort where they can get advice from different people and collaborate, or maybe buy some studio time or something, I don't know. But the next time that you come around, your man who was blowing a trumpet, now he's got a harmonica as well. My point is that it gets better and better. So what I'm suggesting here is that if you do feel like you get something out of these videos, we would really appreciate if you signed up to our Patreon website or directly to our website if you prefer, if you're more comfortable that way. We are extremely passionate and locked in for many, many years to come now. Lenny's manageable on board, and we love making movies and we love sharing our experience with you guys, real ones. So we love making these movies, and if you'd like to see them get better, then I would encourage you not to walk directly past the street performer for the 250th time. What I would be most excited about if I was you guys is having a personal hand in some of the big changes and exciting developments that we've got coming very soon. I think you'll all be very pleased with what's happening. Yeah, okay, so with that said, there's going to be links and stuff down below, and we'd really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me rabbit on for a while. Alright, Mum, you excited?
I am, but I'm anxious.
I convinced Mum to come dive through the cave to get inside Thunderbolt Grotto, which she was more than a little apprehensive about.
Did you make it into the cave?
Well, Riley explained that I just had to dive underneath this big rock and then to come out the other side. But when I dove down, I suddenly panicked because I couldn't see light for ages. Oh my God, that was terrifying. I thought I had to go run up there.
So it was only 1 metre.
Yeah,
she
I
saw
know.
me, I was ahead of her.
Yeah, and I just
looking back, making sure she was okay.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I should have really checked when he said how far it was. I just sort of thought it wasn't far. I know that you convinced me it wasn't far, but I just panicked.
I told you exactly how far
I know,
it was.
but
I said the
I
wall.
think you're very brave, Maureen.
I said the wall's
Thank
this
you.
thick and
Yeah.
it'll take you 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty scary when you can't see the other side.
Yeah.
You can.
Anyone would agree with that.
Yeah.
But what did you see inside? How cool is it?
Like hundreds and hundreds of different beautiful fish. And the walls seem to have coral on them, really colourful coral underneath. And yeah, it was just incredible.
We've done little to no filming because today's been one of those days that happens every now and then, and it's just
all the time. It's classic cruising.
classic
We've got
cruising.
nothing done.
And now we're waiting in line to get fuel before we can leave on our big adventure to show Maureen the beautiful Exumas. And yeah, they shut at 5, which is in half an hour. But apparently they still serve everyone who's hovering. But for some reason, one boat filling up takes like an hour. This little barge is first, but I've seen little boats like zipping in and pushing in the line, which makes me really mad. And you can't exactly be like, oi, little blue boat, like, wait your turn. Lenny's asleep at least, so that's one thing I don't have to worry about. And yeah, we're just hovering around. Just a little update for you all. For whatever reason, the fuel dock is so slow, maybe the pump's super slow. There are people there feeding birds, swimming. A guy just like swam off the back of his boat whilst they were waiting and got stuck in the current. They had to throw out a rope and save him. All sorts of things are happening on the fuel dock today. That's it.
I need a wallet, a rag, and my wine.
Alright. Here, Raz. Vicky? And I gotta get to the helm quick. Probably missed the most exciting bit of filming was the negotiation between that fishing boat wanting to get fuel and then this barge who's been here for like 2 hours. We just made this other fishing boat promise they wouldn't go in before the barge did. Anyway, we're out. We got fuel.
We got fuel. Took us ages, didn't it? Took us ages.
Yay! Just sailing into the anchorage. About to roll that in, drop the anchor, and chillax.
Ice breaks, it's like giants behind me. Whispers in the steps and lies on their backs. Walking through my forest, cutting down the trees, hoping that this time no one will see. Holding in my breath, praying on my knees, trying to make a fire so my soul don't freeze. Hoping for a sign.
Man on backwards.
Come on!
I think
Jump
I
in.
can save you.
So probably one of my biggest regrets when we were picking and choosing what we were going to get on this boat when we first bought it is not getting the cover, the shade, because yeah, the sun comes in here a lot, and especially when Lenny's bouncing, you don't want that glare from the water. So we've just been hanging up blankets and stuff. But yeah, I would just, like if I ever had another boat, I would definitely get that shade, hey? Would you?
I think everything's fine.
Riley's worried we're complaining too much today. Probs are. Sorry. But you're not complaining, are you? No.
So, Mum, same thing happened when Dad came to visit in the Galapagos. He was just bamboozled by how long it took to do just the smallest job.
Yeah.
Did you get frustrated today?
Oh yeah, I was really
Did you?
wanting to get. If I knew how to use the UF radio, I would have been on there like directing traffic.
I can hear you inside.
I know, sort of like I didn't mean to be rude, but I just really wanted somebody to like start directing people because nobody seemed to know what anybody was doing, and they were taking far too long. So there was just no organisation. But in the meantime, I was like really impressed that the barge let us in.
We anchored over here at 8, so we spent 8 hours doing a very small amount of shopping and filling the boat up with diesel.
Yeah, I know. These things take time, so it's quite a difficult lifestyle. And plus, the thing that I was really amazed about was the skills that you have to actually like take the boat in there. I mean, it's extraordinary. Like, and then Elayna just like goes and just does it, and
in a 5-knot current.
Yeah, in a 5-knot current, and there's like boats everywhere, and there's like a big barge bearing down on us, and I think, wow, these are really amazing skills. It's not like you have a car and a road and everything's pretty stationary.
That is normal for us now.
I
When
know.
I get in a car, I'm petrified.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it scares the bejeebers out of me.
Wow.
It's a thin piece of aluminium
Yeah.
hurtling down the road surrounded by other thin pieces of aluminium,
Yeah.
all going at over
Yeah, I
100
know. Well, that's
kilometres an
like
hour
crazy how you
with
go
this
so close.
thin veneer, like this illusion of safety.
Yeah.
It's just a miracle that you survive each and every time you
Yeah,
jump in the thing.
that's true.
This morning we're heading off to go and check out a sandbar at low tide on our way northwest.
How's that? More?
No, that's fine.
So it was pretty incredible to be able to show Mum one of the best sailing destinations in the world. I feel like I should probably thank our patrons here, without whom this show just wouldn't be possible. The Exumas were largely unaffected by Dorian, and as the years wear on, it's good to remember one of the best things that you can do for places like here and still St. Martin to spend your holidays here, injecting money into the local economy.
We have our own private little island.
Next time we say goodbye to Mo and set sail towards the Big Apple. Lenny's biggest sail by far at over 1,000 nautical miles as the crow flies, which it never does when you're sailing. It's much more like a drunk sort of crow that just flies all over the place and around in circles. Anyway, that's what we're going to do and we're pretty excited about it.